I'm a shark scientist, and in exactly 10 days from now, a dream that I've had for years is going to finally come true. At least, that's the plan. And that is publishing my very first scientific research article, and it's on the one and only critically endangered great hammerhead shark, no less. If you're new here, my name is John Hlavin. I'm a graduate research assistant at the University of Miami Rosenstiel School for Marine, Atmospheric, and Earth Science, and I'm pursuing my PhD in environmental science and policy with the Shark Research and Conservation Program. In honor of the 10-day countdown, I figured I'd hop on social media and try and post a video per day highlighting some of the research that underpins my own, but also trying to generate a little bit of hype for the paper so that when it actually drops, it can hopefully make some sort of a splash, which can only really help the impact of the paper and its ability to conserve critically endangered great hammerhead sharks. And the side effect of that is hopefully help my career as well. So if you're interested in sharks and you're interested in this research and you want to help save hammerheads, stick around. Now, my paper is on nursery resource use, and resource use just refers to their prey and the habitats where they go to find their prey. And so I can't really talk about nursery resource use without first talking about shark nurseries. Now, as the term nursery may imply, it is a habitat that is of special importance to juveniles of a species, where they can hang out and grow to maturity, ideally away from significant predation risk and with access to ideally abundant food resources. Now, in 2021, my advisor, Dr. Catherine McDonald, and her research team were able to identify a part of Biscayne Bay, which is the semi-closed embayment quite literally in the shadow of metropolitan Miami, as a probable nursery habitat for great hammerheads, making it the first formally identified nursery habitat for great hammerheads on the east coast of the United States. Now, I said formally because not any old habitat where you can find juveniles is necessarily a nursery, and for sharks we use a 3-criteria system. The first criteria is that juveniles are more frequently encountered in an area, pretty self-explanatory. The second criteria is that juveniles have to hang out in that area for an extended period of time, usually several months. This is for 2 reasons. One, so that if a mother comes and drops her pups in one area, but those pups, those newborn pups, immediately move into a different habitat to use that habitat as their nursery, that first pupping habitat doesn't get called a nursery. And 2, because juveniles may migrate between seasonal nurseries, so the migration corridor where juveniles are just passing through an area doesn't mean that every habitat along that corridor is a nursery. And 3, that nursery habitat has to be used across multiple cohorts. It can't just be a one and done thing. You observed them 1 year and then never again. That's not a nursery. The species has to use that area over time. And so Biscayne Bay here in South Florida was able to satisfy all 3 criteria. And so we have the only formally identified great hammerhead nursery on the east coast of the United States, and I was lucky enough to get to study it. That wraps up day 1. Follow to learn more with T-minus 9 days tomorrow.